Our next speaker is Shri Shubhabrata Rath, Head Sustainability South, Aeon Integrated Building Design Consultants LLP, who will share his insights on decarbonizing industrial infrastructure, energy, and beyond. Shri Shubhabrata Rath is a purpose-driven sustainability leader with over 15 years of global experience in the domain. Mr. Rath has led impactful initiatives across green buildings, CSR energy, ESG implementations, and energy transition. Inspired by the triple bottom line, human psychology, and 5 elements of nature as foundation of life, he has worked across multiple aspects of sustainability in India and Middle East. He is an author of e-novel The Totemic Chase, which is available on Amazon Kindle. During his previous stint at ASSOCHAM, he drove multi-stakeholder policy advocacy, green infrastructure adoption, and CSR transformation across Central East India, along with being a designated point of contact for UNFCCC. May I now request you, sir, to please take the session forward.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. So we are almost at the end of this session, so we can say of the before lunch. Thank you, ASSOCHAM. Thank you, ASSOCHAM Goa, Dr. Sagar. Thank you, Darshana and the team, have you and everyone. So the aim today is almost the policy things and everything has been discussed in the panelist sessions in the beginning. I am trying to, in 2 parts, in the next 15 minutes, I'll try to compile and give something new around infrastructure, because infrastructure is also, as the real estate is booming slowly, and it has to. So we had to give some kind of considerations. It's not manufacturing, but the products that we are using there, the kind of things we have to use in infrastructures and real estates and all kinds of factories and everything. It comes under MSME, the people who will be basically connecting it. Okay. So we will be covering mostly MSME policy highlights, sustainability roadmap. I am not going to make a detailed roadmap, but because it will be in the second session anyhow you are doing it. Aeon profile and a case study that will be there, and some key takeaway and how will be the way forward for that. So Goa, the brand, everyone knows as an outsider from Goa. So I know when you look about Goa, when you think about it, what kind of things comes in your mind and what kind of things we want to add on to that as an MSME hub. So this will be mostly the kind of hashtags that is right now when you see about Goa and you search it, you will find all these hashtags kind of. So MSME policies at a glance, everyone is aware about it. I think everyone here, most of us here available is MSMEs, and the report also will be released later. There will be ease of doing business and all these things are there, initiatives and how we are trying to make the empowered women empowerment and everything, local employment and local products like ODP products and FENI and everything. And on top of that, in MSME policies, we are also talking about sustainabilities, right? In sustainability, slowly driving the entire nation, entire world globe, I can say. So there are RAM program, Dr. You was just mentioning about it. Renewable energy promotion, GEDA will be talking about it in the next sessions, what are the kind of schemes are available and everything. Just transitions that is available right now in most of the states, and Goa is clearly gearing up for that, and all those things that you all are aware about, and the loans and all the programs. Now ESG, we are the Goa session today, and we learned about ESG at large scale manufacturing industries, how they are doing it, but in the MSME industry also, this ESG kind of thing has to be channelized, because at the end of the day, these MSMEs provide their things, their ancillary units or their services or products to the large scales also, right? So basically it's a supply chain management thing. So ultimately this is what we are looking for in MSMEs also, where we are talking about the environmental part, the social part, the governance part. Social and governance part is mostly doable right now with no much cost, not much added costing. But this environment thing is that we are discussing today mostly in the energy domain. And when you are talking about sustainability or regenerations or sustainability roadmap, it's not only about energy, it's about 1,000 things. We have tried to find, like, there are 14 things here. I've tried to list it down here. Okay. We are mostly talking about energy, climate control, and carbon. But here the catch is that if any of other things also you take, for example, you take air, this air also, when you find something like some fresh air ventilation unit you put in the floor, put in the rooftop, that also uses some kind of energy also, right? So everything is integrated. It's not that we can dismantle things. So finally, let's take about energy. So the sustainability roadmap right now that we are discussing, it mostly right now focused towards energy, carbon, and climate policies. These are the main priorities that we are taking. And why? Let's talk about energy, okay? Now, energy from a MSME point of view, why an MSME should do energy savings? Not only about compliances, but also is there anything in terms of business doing, in terms of profitability, in terms of getting some kind of branding, in terms of green finances. SBI is here. We will listen a lot of schemes there. SBI should be, and green finances. Green finances do not come just like that. There has to be certain things that has to be done. And we'll in a while we'll listen from sir. And there are ancillary manufacturing, large scale. Vedanta was doing so much things. We heard about it. And lot of players. I was in Jharkhand, the thermal plant area, Ranchi area. The CCL is there. There is also Vedanta ESL. There are a lot of projects there related with thermal power plants. And all these people, they need things, but the things are not, let's say, available there. Then they have to take it outside because they have to do their ESG compliance to sell the products internationally. And for every single thing they install or they buy or they purchase from outside or from MSME units, that also in the supply chain management has to be environmental friendly ready. Then only they will buy it. Otherwise, it will be an add-on. It will be a difficult process for doing it. And in terms of GDP energy reductions, I don't want to go much into that. So there are social perspectives, there are environmental perspectives, a lot of perspectives are there why an MSME should do it. So it brings down to the profit, planet, and people that we call it. Okay, whatever we'll do it, but it has to be environmental compliance, okay, social compliance, okay, but it also has to be profitable for the MSMEs. Why they'll do it otherwise? So that boils down to philosophy, psychology. Today it was discussed that the mindset has to be changed of people. There are a lot of things available. The technology is available. It's not, we have in the first sessions, we understood the fact that technology is available. Energy audit right now we are discussing about. The things are available there, right? It's nothing to, it might be innovated more and more, but it's existing. Philosophies right now come into the compliance level and a lot of policies discussions we are doing. But what about the psychology, the mindset? The mindset will be, I'll try to build it through the construction sector because I believe that is my sector, construction sector. We believe in, we are MEP consultants. I have not discussed about that yet. So we are MEP and sustainability consultants. We believe in designs and constructions and what kind of things we can decide. So there are certain things regarding green building certifications. It was discussed in the policy section in the morning. One thing is the environmental product declarations that I would want to catch your eye. Right now, what is happening is at the end of the day, whatever MSMEs, I am not talking about the service industry, I am talking about the manufacturing industry. Manufacturing MSMEs, what is the end product? That will be some product, right? Anything that has to be sold. If that product is not sold outside because of some kind of ESG non-compliance or kind of it's not green compliant, then that will be an issue. So there are a lot of things coming around for this thing called environmental product declaration. It is coming up very huge. And we are talking about the index today. In the morning, we are talking about GIDC was talking about some index, green index, right? So EPD basically in terms of product gives the entire exact thing. Now I'll give you an example. In my 5 to 7 minutes, I'll try to wrap up this session. So digital twin, let's say there's a master plan, some real estate, some master plan department wise, or some real estate builder is doing it, or let's say Goa government is doing it. Somebody does it, let's say, okay. And okay, that may be a large scale thing from the very beginning, but every single thing that is being used there, we'll try to take something from the locals, right? if there is a brick, there is a concrete, there is a cement, we are trying to something, every kind of thing, lot of things can be, localites can do, the MSMEs can do, MSMEs can give it. Now, what is being happening right now, a lot of people are doing these studies when they are doing the campus master plan. Okay. Most of the developers, most of the real estate agents and most of the people, even factories, large-scale industries, when they are doing something called master plan, they are using solar studies, wind flow study, microclimate study, and they are coming at some kind of decision makings from those kind of analysis, right? Now, when they are doing this analysis, there is a radiation zones. So from this kind of analysis, they know where to put the things, where they should put the swimming pool, where they should put the clubhouse, where they should put what. It gives them that kind of idea. There is a kind of windrows diagram we call it. Where should the things be placed where the evaporative cooling will happen, the passive cooling will happen, so that things will be optimized. The energy savings we are talking about right now, we're talking about the energy audit and lot of equipment levels. I am talking about the building or campus level. This will give some kind of energy savings, lots of energy savings actually. Okay. So this kind of things then we propose, okay, you can put an evaporative cooling somewhere, you can put the radiation zones higher, avoid the high radiation zones for clubhouses, something like that, okay, where we can put the solar panels properly. And all those things when you go there, after this master plan is done, then there will be something called the building level also, right? We are going to use the glasses, we are going to use a kind of bricks which has a thermal conductivity, means the heat comes inside through the envelope that we call it, the facade, right? Every single thing that we are using in this building, somebody is making it, right? So why not MSME can make it, and why not they can make it compliant with this kind of analysis, and this is happening. So what will happen here right now is, I'm not going into, okay, energy analysis and everything, let's say done. Now the master plan guys, let's say there is a real estate and the master plan is there. At the end of the day, the developer, he will ask, what he will ask? Do you have this kind of brick which has so much thermal conductivity? Do you have this kind of glasses which has some solar heat gain coefficient, SHGC, or some kind of less carbon footprint? Okay, there can be a lot of factors they might ask for it. And in future, we are talking about green index. We are making the green index, right? Green rating index by GITC. In the morning, we are talking about this green credit module, which is a part of COP 2 years back. So all these things are coming up in the policies. Anything in the real estate or even in the plant level, any kind of buildings, any kind of infrastructure, anything is being built. Apart from equipment I'm talking about, we will come under some kind of product declarations. These things are available. And this product declaration is a kind of index, one-time index. So at the end of that, your product is the last thing, right? That is what is going to be sold. If from the very beginning, from the product life cycle, you can see where you are extracting it, how you are transporting it to the manufacturing processing areas, then transporting it back to where it will be used, then how you are going to dispose it, are you going to recycle it? Waste disposal we discussed today, right? How are you going to reuse it in the system? How you are going to dispose it or reuse it or recycle it, and how you can decrease the use of virgin materials. That is what this product life cycle is all about, and whoever is making whatever, wherever in MSMEs, maybe electrical, plumbing, or what kind of civil or what kind of metal it could be, it would finally have some kind of environmental product declarations which contains a kind of how much carbon footprint it has. Because at the end of the day, the currency for environment or sustainability or regeneration is going to be carbon footprint mostly, because everyone is talking about decarbonizations, right? Decarbonization means what? There is a carbon footprint. How you will measure everything? Carbon footprint, right? And how you will know that this thing is environmental friendly, economical friendly? How you will know all those things so that you can make it? Because all the things, how you are making it, what is your processing plants and everything, it has been discussed in the last few slides, last few sessions. But then it comes about the product that you are making. If you get the environmental product declaration for that thing, all these things will be captured. If you are doing energy audit, if you are doing commissioning, if you are doing it proper processing plants, proper equipments, proper efficiency, after using every single thing and the logistics and everything, it comes under an index. That is a product index. And if it is, then you can supply it to the large scale industries or wherever they can take it because you have an EPD. Your sellability will increase. The MSME sellability of that product will increase because they have an EPD. So these things can be done very easily. So we are excited for the net positive, like sir was just saying that we are 1.12 water positive. So net positive and net zero are all this concept that you will be hearing from now on most of the time. There has to be a roadmap that will be discussed in the after lunch sessions. There is a panel session for that. Master plan sustainability analysis, and we all do it. Now, back to last 2 to 3 minutes. This is our company called Aeon, where so Mr. Ashish Ragaja, the MD, is going to be the ASRE elect president from this year, which means the energy related lot of things we will be getting the access from outside, from internationally, and we can also deliver it in future. And we are also a part of net zero energy or net zero water and net zero carbon chairman for IGBC. So we have developed systems for that. We have developed requirements for that. So which will help everyone if any policies making is done, anything is being discussed, then we can definitely help you there because we have the experience there. And with all these kind of experiences on board, I'll give you last example, our own office, which is in Noida. This is a completely net zero office. Yeah. The daylighting that we are just discussing about, there is, you can see, there without light also we have daylights, right? It's a 1 lakh square feet or more than that, building, 6 floors building, and everything you can see, it can be done. It's not that we are also MSMEs. We represent MSMEs. It's not that it has to be only large scale industries can do it. MSMEs can also do it and get some kind of profits. What kind of profits we can get from it? Energy efficiency, EPI. That will give us some kind of energy savings and payback analysis. It has already been done. We already got our payback analysis. And every month that we are paying the utility bill, the company is gaining from there, right? And all those things, the square feet per ton, the AC load, the 0.4 square watt per square feet, the lighting load, and everything is less, and which makes it a lot of branding also. This helps in branding. So MSME needs branding anyhow because you have to struggle, you have to compete with a lot of people around. And we are also, you can see, reduce the GHG emissions, building energy emissions. Every single thing that we are discussing about through policies, we can get it from there, right? So this is the kind of thing that we are discussing about, key sustainability features. I don't want to see optimize LPD, the lighting power density is 0.4 watt per square feet. Yeah, in 0.4 watt per square feet, 10 years before it was 1 watt per square feet, which was conventional benchmarking. Right now it was reduced to 0.4. The technologies, in fact, we have gone a lot ahead in terms of technology availability also. So we can provide those services in terms of companies. But before that, the main important thing is the mindset you need to build up. Okay, this is going to help us and this is going to help us in a lot of things. In EPD, LCA analysis is required when you are going for environmental product declarations that I just mentioned about. There is something called LCA. Some software programming is that also we can do. So any kind of help you can ask us. So thank you very much. These are the things. I'll go very fast. So let's build it together. And if you want to get my connect, so you can just have it. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful and enriching session.